Hello, I'm Craig Burns with the Fleet Operations team at ZipCar. I'd like to thank you for your interest in becoming one of our cleaning vendors. At ZipCar, we take great pride in providing the highest quality member experience possible, and you are a key to that success. Over the next 30 minutes, we're going to show you how ZipCar cleans a vehicle. We'll be showing you our steps, our tips, and our products. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for your attention. Alright, so before we actually talk about cleaning the vehicles, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the products we're going to use on our ZipCars. Joining me now is Bill Parente from Details Etc. That's one of our cleaning vendors here in Boston. Bill, how's it going, man?
Good, how you doing,
Good to see you, thanks for stopping by. So we have a lot of different products here. Some of these might be familiar to people at home. I'm not sure what some of these are. I'm looking at some of this stuff over here. It all looks like the same to me. So why don't we break these all down and we'll talk about what we're looking at. Starting over here, it looks like we got some spray bottles. What's going on?
Okay, right here we have our two 24-ounce spray bottles.
Okay.
The first one here in the green, this is our GP, or general purpose cleaner.
Okay, and you use that for what, inside, outside?
Inside, that's why it's a general purpose cleaner. It can be used on the inside or the outside. It's
okay.
It's more than a soap. It's a little bit stronger than a regular soap, so it'll help clean any dirt or on the inside and outside of a vehicle.
Okay, fair enough. And what's this blue stuff in this one here?
This is our window cleaner. It can be used on windows, mirrors, anything of that sort that's a window surface.
So it's like a glass cleaner, basically?
Correct, yeah.
Alright, cool. And then what's this big guy here? We got cleaner in here too? Looks like a bug sprayer.
Yeah,
is that what that is?
That is what it is.
Really?
It's
okay.
a 3-gallon bug sprayer. That's what you're going to spray down the vehicle with. It's so large because it's going to hold enough liquid to do a few cars.
To do a couple cars here
right,
at once.
instead of a 24-ounce bottle. That's why we chose a bigger bottle like this. And it has a pressure nozzle so it can spray the cars down fully.
Okay, now so I understand that this is actually a way to get the car wet without getting a lot of liquid onto the surface, onto the street. Is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Alright, cool. So it's cool. It's a very good way to keep green here and stay with the ZipCar brand. Don't want to waste a lot of water when washing our vehicles. So then looking down to in front here, these look like towels to me. I mean, they all look the same. Is there a difference here? What are those?
There are a few differences. This is a lint-free towel, an economy-size lint towel that's what you're gonna wipe the car down after you spray it off with the liquid.
Okay.
And these are our window rags, our lint-free window rags.
Got it. Okay, so like, I'm trying to understand. These basically, if you look at one of these, you won't get anything on the window. Is that?
Right, yeah, it's not going to leave any residue, anything from the towel is going to be left on the window.
Makes you feel a little scratchy. I don't know if I'd actually want to use one of those myself.
Yeah.
So then we got a vacuum here and generator, right?
Absolutely.
Because you got to power it, so go ahead.
This is our portable wet dry vac that you're going to use to clean the vehicle, the inside of the vehicle, and this is what is going to power it. You're always going to have a generator on hand to power your vacuum.
Makes sense. Now I've heard that a lot of the actual garage vendors don't allow you to plug into their power.
Right.
That's correct.
That's
okay.
correct.
That's why you got the generator. And I see there's a plastic piece here. Do you have anything softer? Do you use like bristles or brushes, anything for? I'm worried about some plastic here.
On some cases, you will need to use a bristle vacuum nozzle. Most vacuums do come with that attachment to it, so that will be included in most vacuums that you buy. Okay, sounds good. I just, we have some different things here, instrument panels, the actual dashboard itself. We don't want to scratch those. So by having that brush, it gives you a little cushion there. Right.
Nice, keep it smooth.
Exactly.
All right, so speaking of brushes and bristles, down here on the end, looks like there's 4 brushes here. What are these?
All right, we'll start with this one right here. This is your pet hair brush. The rubber bristles here will pull out the pet hair from your carpets and seats and whatnot. Okay. And this is your floor and seat brush. That's what you'll agitate the seats and carpets with.
Looks like you got a lot of use, Bill. It's pretty
definitely.
dirty.
That is one of the most used brushes you will use.
Okay. And these last two?
Yep, this one right here we have for the wheels, to clean the wheels when you're on the outside of the vehicle.
Okay, and that
this one's back on the inside. This is to clean the small bristles to clean the vents inside the vehicle.
All right, great. And just as one final note here, you can see we do have our actual SOP. It's also listed here. You're going to want to reference this document when you go ahead and start cleaning our vehicles. And with that, I guess we're all set. Building.
All right.
Thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you, Craig.
All right. Okay, so we're now on location at a typical ZipCar pod. This is what you're gonna see when you come to any one of our locations to wash one of our vehicles. Now, before we get to the actual washing portion, I wanna talk about the location itself. The first thing I want you to do is take a look for this box right here. This is a collateral box. We put these postcards into these containers. Reason why is we wanna go ahead and recruit other members or potential future members. And so we wanna always make sure that we fill this. So that's the first thing you do when you get on location. Second thing you do is take a look around at the different vehicles we have here. Now, I know you're only washing one of them potentially in a whole pod of maybe 10, but the thing is we want to always be cognizant of what's going on with our vehicles. So take a look at damage. Now, here's some damage right here you can see. Looks like a small little dent, little scratch. We're not concerned about that, so you don't need to report that to us. What we're talking about is looking at some of this stuff here. Take a look at this fender, or this bumper rather. You can see this kind of hanging off here. This is definitely a drivability issue. We're concerned about this and we want to know about it. The way you're going to tell us is if you go to the back of the SOP, you're going to see that there is a particular document where you write down all that information for us. Turn that into your supervisor at the end of the day and you're all set. And with that, let's go ahead and wash the car.
First, check the washer fluid. We want to make sure that the reservoir always has plenty of fluid in it. So each time you visit the car, top it off. In most markets, you will be required to provide your own bottle of washer fluid. Next, take a look at the key tether inside the vehicle. The key tether is located on the underside of the steering column. Verify that the tether is securely mounted. Finally, look for cards. Both the gas card, which is located on the driver's side visor flap, and a spare zip card, located in the trunk or hatch, depending on model type. Make sure when you vacuum to hit the center console, instrument panel, seat, and floor, including both the mat and the car floor beneath. As you make your way around the vehicle, also be sure to hit the trunk or hatch as appropriate. After vacuuming out the car, you want to wipe down the interior surfaces, including the vents, dashboard, and all door and trunk panels. For the vents, use a fine bristled brush to remove all dust. If there's any residue on the vents, lightly apply your cleaning solution and wipe thoroughly away with a towel. For all other surfaces in the vehicle, apply your cleaning solution and wipe thoroughly with a towel, removing all residue and grime.
Got a hatch? Make sure when washing the interior you also hit the inside of the hatch door, hitting the plastic as well as this shelf just beneath the rear windshield. So sometimes when you're cleaning our cars, you're going to come across some, well, I guess we can call them unusual stains. There's some things that are just not going to come out no matter how much you vacuum them. To hit those stains, follow these simple steps.
First, lightly spray the stained area with a mild general purpose cleaner. You can also use a carpet foam if you prefer. Next, agitate the area with a carpet brush. Vacuum any dry residue left behind by the solution or foam. Finally, pat dry with a towel. Note that if you find a stain that is rather large, greasy, or has a strong odor, report this to your cleaning manager, as this may require a customized approach to properly remove.
So stains aren't the only thing you're going to find in our vehicles sometimes. Members don't always follow our keep your pet in a carrier policy. Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right, boo?
Aw, cute dog.
Isn't she cute?
Hey, I just cleaned up in here. Yeah, you.
To remove pet hair, start by brushing the hair into one direction using your choice of a dog brush, horsehair brush, or damp towel. Next, use the vacuum to remove the brushed hair. If you find after vacuuming there is still pet hair in the vehicle, repeat this process or try using an optional lint brush continuously on the area. So that basically covers the interior clean. Now we're going to show you what we call a waterless clean for the exterior. In some cities and towns, as well as some garage vendors, very little water is permitted to be on any of the road surfaces where the car is parked. So while it's okay to use a lot of water in some locations, we're going to show you how to do a clean in places where it's not. First, we need to get the car wet. Using the pump sprayer, apply a fine layer of water on the car. Note that in colder conditions, you will only want to spray down one section at a time. Otherwise, the water will freeze up on you and you will be unable to clean the car. Once wet, take your cleaning solution and a towel and proceed to spray and wipe the vehicle. Make sure as you move around the vehicle to also clean the door jambs. Finally, spray the tires with your cleaning solution. Be sure to wipe down the tire as well as the hubcap. If you find that you're having trouble getting some of the dirt and grime off, try using a tire brush. Once finishing the tires, pick up a new rag in your glass cleaner. Return to the interior and clean the glass, as we did not do that earlier. Next, wipe the rearview mirror and the small mirror on the visor flap at the passenger side. You may be wondering why we're skipping the driver's visor flap. Well, it's simple. The flap has our gas card pouch on it, making it unnecessary to clean.
Okay, so that pretty much covers the standard clean. This should take you about 25 minutes to perform. Don't believe me? Watch this.
Oh, hello. Everybody needs a little love now and then, right? That's why at ZipCar we give our vehicles the spa treatment. We call it our annual reconditioning. By doing this, we allow our vehicles to feel refreshed, vigorous, and eager to greet their members once again.
Dude, what are you doing?
What? I'm having my annual reconditioning.
Seriously? We got work to do. Let's go!
Whatever. During the annual recondition, you want to first perform your standard clean and then go a little deeper. On the interior, you want to focus on stain removal. Analyze all stains and determine the best course of action for their successful removal. Clean all carpets with a general purpose cleaner or optionally use a foam cleaner. Clean the seats with a fabric shampoo. On the exterior, analyze all of the stains, tar, bugs, and cement that have accumulated over the past year on the car's surface. Use the most appropriate chemicals and methodology for addressing each of these imperfections. For most stains and other imperfections, we recommend that you use a clay bar or some sort of cleaning wax. To use these tools, first wet the car down. Then take the clay bar or cleaning wax and go over the entire surface of the vehicle. Wipe the car down afterwards with a clean towel. Finally, apply polish wax and buff the exterior.
And that's it. That's all there is to cleaning a vehicle at ZipCar. Remember that our goal here is to keep our vehicles in tip-top shape. This goal is attainable with your help and through the help of the SOP. by using the audit form contained within, the materials listed in the front, as well as hitting all the touch points you saw in today's video. We're confident that you can successfully help us in reaching our goal of providing the highest member experience possible. Thank you for your time, and thank you for caring about our vehicles as much as we do.
At the car wash, working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with me, car wash. Sing it with the feeling now, car wash, yeah. Woo! Come some of the work gets kinda hard, and this ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool, and the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool at the car